Namaskar. Qatar, total population 3 million, of which only 400,000 are citizens of Qatar. The rest are people from other countries on work visa. So, what happened? Qatar won the bid to host the 2022 World Cup soccer, and in 2010 they went on a hiring spree. Let's take a quick look at their rise in the workforce. So this is like an approximate population as of today, about 3 million. And you can see in 2010, there was a huge blip of about 22% population increase. And these people were brought in to help with the construction of a new city, a new airport, 7 new stadiums, and a few other things to host this game. So this was their soft power. This was the display of soft power for Qatar, and they decided to go the whole hog. So what happened then? Since 2010, there have been at least 6,750 deaths. And if you look at the number of people dying from various countries, India is practically half of it, about 2,700. And other countries, few more, few less, and so on and so forth. But the interesting thing about this is, if you look at how these people died, the reports from Qatar say that many died from natural causes. I mean, these are all able-bodied young men, and it kind of beats common sense when you say that they died of natural causes, such as a heart failure or so on and so forth. But what is true is that the temperatures rise up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. You can do the math and find out how much that is in centigrade. And this is the kind of conditions that the workforce was working in, trying to bring up this whole new city of Qatar that was being built for the sake of hosting the World Cup Soccer 2022. All I'm saying is that there have been many questionable attitudes or practices of Qatar, because they have really tried not explain how so many people, so many young people could have died, and it points to inhuman or subhuman working conditions, or that proper care like shade or enough water facilities and so on and so forth was probably not provided. We're taking an aggregate between 2010 and now, 12 years. And we're seeing that Qatar hasn't really done an adequate job of explaining how these deaths came about. I also would like to tell you that 80% of those who died from India are perhaps of the Muslim faith. So this is not a point about trying to say, this religion or that religion. This is a point to say that Qatar has had very questionable working conditions for this entire phase, and they haven't really come out with a detailed report on what really happened. There is not much information. All the families back home in India come to know is that their son or their daughter died, in fact mostly son. And this is what has really happened. And for Qatar to try and make it look like they are on the moral high ground is quite laughable. Now, those of you who say that, we shouldn't be taking Qatar on, reflect on this. For every Qatari, there are 5 foreign workers, and most of the able-bodied and skilled workforce is from India. They can't send everybody back, not because somebody stated the facts about what they read in the hadith. So this kind of reasoning is just not useful at all. As far as Qatar is concerned, they wanted to be on the world map. Otherwise, this tiny peninsula would not have been taken notice of by anybody else. But because they are hosting the World Cup, everybody will come to know. There will be a huge migration of tourist population who will come in just to watch these games. And I know many of my friends from the US who like to go wherever the soccer games are being held, to go and watch the games, be present there, be part of that crowd, be part of that atmosphere. Never mind that neither USA nor India do very well in soccer, but still they go there for the experience. Many back Brazil, for example. I don't know why, but they do go. So all this now is pointing to the fact that countries such as Qatar, who don't have proper human rights, they don't have proper working conditions, and just because they think that they are paying top, whatever the currency is, top dollar, let us say, for the services of the laborers, doesn't mean that they should treat them in a way that leads to their death. This is a very high number of deaths, guys, and these are all, kids like 18 to 25, 18 to 30, and so on and so forth. It is very, very sad. This report came many years ago. I have given all the references in the description section, so you can take a look at it. The World Cup is starting in November. You can show your concern for the fellow Indians who died, for the fellow Pakistanis. I'm talking this to the Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, whichever country lost however many people. You can at least wear an armband to say that these conditions must improve. I'm not saying that people should boycott watching World Cup soccer, none of that stuff. The point I'm trying to make is make the conditions more hospitable, more easy for people to come and work under. It's a great thing that in Middle East, suddenly Qatar is going to get noticed by the rest of the world. But at what cost is this coming? That's what they need to reflect, and the world needs to reflect. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.